Yeah, thanks for coming to the office, man.
Of course, man.
Seriously appreciate it.
Of course.
Well, dude, let's just gonna get down to the nitty gritty. Let's hear the pitch.
All right.
What's up, man?
Hey, my name's Noah. I work for HAWX. You've probably seen our trucks in the area. When you come and use spray just the top, you're killing that top layer of bugs, but they're chilling down below. They're hanging out because they're kind of gangsta like that. Does that all make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Today we're gonna go close one of the top dogs of the company. Here we go. This is Peter. He's sold how many years now, Peter?
4 years, man. Biggest thing I've learned is we have tons of limiting beliefs within leadership, within recruiting, within the gym. And I learned that from being around high caliber salesmen and high caliber leaders.
All right, we'll call this guy Peyton.
Does he want to sell? Does he want to recruit?
His goal is to go build a team.
Does he have guys right now?
No.
Is 0.
So Peter here, he's a master closer. You guys are gonna see here in a second.
Oh, baby.
So guys, this is probably half our day right here. It's about everyone misses their calls. So.
No one knows how to answer their phone.
Whoa, Peyton, what up, G? How you doing?
Just chilling. I went to the gym earlier this morning, but...
Nice, dude. What's the max bench?
Oh, dude, I'm not a fucking max out kind of guy.
Well, cool, dude. I got Pete Doug with me. And he just wanted to say hi to you and catch up with you as well and see where you're at with everything. But here's Pete Doug.
I think that we could get you off the doors faster than you would become an owner over there just because of the systems we have with recruiting. We dominate. Like Jacob Cole dominates recruiting. We have systems and things that allow us to do that. Oh, good catching up.
Yep.
Peyton the man. I'll see you soon, dude. I'll see you back in see you back in Washington,
Sounds
brother.
good, man.
Yeah.
You too. Bye.
Why do sales? Why not just go get a 9 to 5, Peter?
It's all about the lifestyle you want. Right? Sales is a fast track to get me to where I want. I don't want to work a 9 to 5 forever. We're not here on earth to work 9 to 5s. We're here to spend time with our family, to improve, to get better. And so for me, the quicker that I can get to financial freedom, the faster I can serve others, be with my family, do the things I want to do. And I just think sales is the fast track to do that. So that's the biggest reason why I do sales.
Let's say you're an 18, 19-year-old kid. What would you tell the 18, 19-year-old kid, like what HAWX has done for you?
Like they've invested in me as a person, rather than like, I've worked 9 to 5 jobs, I've worked other jobs before working here, and even other pest control companies. And it's like, they'll train you how to do sales or train you how to do the task, but they're not gonna invest into you. Like I've gone to like 4 or 5 masterminds in the year of 2023, completely free. Listen to Tony Robbins, Ed Milet, David Goggins, Gary Vee, all for free this year. And some other guys too. It's just like these people they're amazing speakers and they've helped me a ton. And then also the company as a whole understands that like if they pour into their reps, then they're gonna get the best returns. Not just from a sales standpoint, but from a life standpoint, right? Like if I'm leveling up in the gym, if I'm leveling up on the basketball court, if I'm leveling up being, the best husband I can be, then therefore I'm gonna sell better. And so HAWX really has a good understanding of that. But a lot of companies aren't like, hey, I want my employees to become better people. They're just like, okay, what are the results? That if we're becoming better, the results are gonna be there.
Thank you, Peter.
Always a moist hand with Jacob Cole.
I've been struggling with that for years. He might.
Here, you wanna give him a mic? Or do I need a mic? Do these actually work? Is this picking stuff up? It's working? Right.
Yeah, it'll pick it up quite good.
Wow.
So this guy we're about to go interview, he was the top salesman of the company, or top 10. Top 10. This is Devin Johnson.
How's it going?
He's actually the one of the top 10 salesmen of the company this last summer. We're just wondering what advice you got for us, man.
I'd say if you're gonna do it 100%, whatever it is, whether it's this job, whether it's anything else.
Other question for you. What's the craziest thing that's happened to you while you're selling door to door?
I got bit by a couple dogs.
Were they big?
Dogs were big, yeah. Bites weren't too bad. I had a couple scars on my leg. Yeah.
Well, other than that, we'll keep rolling.
Cool, dude.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
One last call. what's pretty cool about the content we just shot is just like, I feel like the biggest thing wrong with this industry is just clarity. You know, we got a lot of just clarity from Pete talking. I feel like. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Dude, I'm doing good, dude. You look like a man, dude. Do you lift?
Yeah, I do.
What's the max bench?
165?
Dude, that's not bad at all, dude. Well, cool, dude. So as far as like, what has Aiden told you so far about the opportunity? What do you know?
He just said it's kind of like a sales program. He said it's going to be hard, but like it'll be like an introduction to sales sort of thing.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. So I'll kind of give you a brief overview of it. It's an internship during the summertime, a paid internship. And you learn sales for 3-4 months before the summertime. So we have like weekly calls. Actually, I'll send you a Zoom link tonight. You can check it out. But we have weekly calls all the way up to the summertime preparing, and you're learning sales. And then during the summertime, we go out to a set location with a team of 20, 25 guys. And the company gets housing for us, and we go out and sell for 3-4 months. So
Yeah.
that's the broad overview. Well, dude, I'll kind of tell you about my story and who I am, and give you some information on how I got into this whole thing. So I'm pretty similar to you. I grew up in Washington, not San Diego, but I grew up in Washington, and my uncle owns a business, and I have 2 uncles who own businesses. And growing up, I watched them run their businesses. I was like, all right, I want to do business. You get financial freedom. You learn all these cool skills. You impact a lot of people. I'm going to do business. So I graduated in 21 from Mount Vernon High School. And I decided, all right, I'm going to start a business. And I actually went into real estate my first year out of high school. And I was actually doing pretty okay. But what I was missing, my sales skills were absolutely terrible. My sales skills sucked. I didn't have a good network of people around me who were pushing me every day. And I didn't know how to run a business. And my friend reached out to me and said, dude, come out and sell pest control with me during the summertime. And at first I was like, maybe, dude, I don't know. But I actually drove down to Utah, and I got a chance to meet the team a month before going out for the summertime. And I was like, dude, like, the guys I met were unreal. Like, just being around people who are successful, like, it's everything. So you ever heard that quote where it's like the 5 people you hang around most is the person you'll become?
I don't think so, but now I have.
Okay. But yeah, so I live and die by that quote. Like, dude, like, I need to surround myself with good people. And when I went to Utah, it's like, dude, these are the people I want to be around. So I was like, all right, I'll try it out for the summer. So my first summer, I went out to Cincinnati, Ohio. You ever been out to Ohio?
No.
All right, there's nothing out there. But I went out to Ohio with my brother and a team of 18 guys. And I sold for 4 months. And about 2 weeks into the job, I wanted to quit and go home. It was too hard, too hot, everything. But I was able to push through that. And I learned a lot about myself and what I could accomplish. And then on top of that, my first summer, I did pretty well. I was able to make $56,000 in 4 months selling pest control. What is like some kind of story you have for me where something hard happened to you in life or in sports or something like that, where you had to overcome a challenge, and how did you do it? Do you have any challenges like that?
Yeah, so like one challenge that I faced was like calculus. Like it was a really hard course, and I was like struggling to get through it. But I would like continue to go to office hours like every day, and like show up like really early in the morning, and it helped because my teacher ended up like routing my grade.
Dude, baller. This is what I want you to do. Go talk with your family, your friends about the opportunity and see what they say. And come back with me. Are you free? Today's Wednesday. Are you free this Friday?
I think so.
Well, thanks, Scott. Dude, good meeting you, brother. I'll talk with you Friday at this same time.
Alright, bet.
All right, Scott. You have a good one.
See ya. Mr. Jacob?
Hey, this is Devin Burrell. What can I do for you?
Hey Devin, this is Jacob, and you haven't nearly been working very hard enough, and I need you to step it up and quit being a baby back bitch.
Oh, Jiminy.
And so I have a challenge. Can I challenge you, Devin?
Well, I want you to know, Devin, that you're on speakerphone, Jacob. Just so you know.
And who's with you there, Devin?
It's Scott Wilson and JK.
All right, we'll put it in. Hey Scott and JK, I want you to know that Devin is actually probably one of the hardest workers I know, and gets mass ladies too. So promote him up the chain.
Awesome. All right, I'll let him know.
Thank you.
Well, anyways, guys, this is Coop. Coop's a legend. He's actually going for a Golden Door, $750,000 revenue, $20 million in his downline his first year. Hey, Coop. What's up, man?
I'm honored.
Dude, this guy, I guarantee you, he's the biggest thinker out here of all of us. Any tips on, like, why do you think so big? Why not just settle for average, brother?
Dude, I appreciate you asking me. I think we just live in a world where a lot of people limit themselves, and right now we're all young, 19, 20, 21. Now's the time to take the risk. And if you think big and you come up a little bit short, I firmly believe that where you end up is still higher than if you didn't set that big goal at all in the first place.
Well, dude, let's head in the office here. Let's check it out, man. Hey, this is Easton. He's a baller. He served 2 years out in Arkansas. Peru?
Yeah.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, dude.
Pretty sick. Care if I stay here?
No, go ahead.
Thank you. Well, dude, what are we here for today?
Dude, I have one more question. I need some help with the HAWX and stuff.
Let's see
with sending out contracts.
Cool.
So, for example, this is loading. I got a question for Jacob here.
Yes, sir.
We rolling? Dude, Jacob, one thing that inspires me about you is that you seem to have zero fear of man, and that you just don't care. I know you've gotten you're pretty notorious back in our hometown for what you do, and obviously you probably just don't care at all about what people think. I'm curious how you got to that point, and what continues to keep you in that mindset.
It's probably one of the best questions I've ever gotten from another man. There's always going to be fear, but one thing that keeps me in the mindset of just pursuing my dreams and not caring what people think. I think a lot about how I'm going to die one day. I'm probably going to die here in the next 90 years, and I'm only going to have one chance at this. And so every dream I have, I'm going to accomplish it. And I won't let anything stop me from doing it. So. Yeah, dude. One thing I got for you. Any man who ever makes fun of you, I guarantee you they have a bigger insecurity underlying it. So if you guys ever get made fun of for anything, they're just too scared to do it themselves. So.
Agreed.
What about you? What are your top 3 characteristics of when you see someone who, how do you know that they're a winner?
Those who take 100% responsibility and accountability to the circumstances of their life and the outcome. And even if there are things that happen in their life that is not their fault, they still take ownership of it, because taking ownership and extreme responsibility is ultimately how you're going to get the outcome that you want. And it just matters. It just comes down to how bad you want it. So I think winners find a way and losers make excuses. And where there's a will, there's a way. So I guess that might cover number 2. Number 1 being accountability and extreme ownership, and number 2 being that they will sacrifice whatever it takes to accomplish it. I'd say, going back to what Easton over there was saying about the difference between a want versus a desire, is that obviously everybody wants things. If you could go ask 100 people and say, hey, do you want to be rich? Yeah. Or like you hear about old people or maybe our parents who are like, man, I wish I would have just stuck with the piano when I was younger. You know, I want to be good at piano, but the reality is that they don't desire that. Otherwise, they would put in the work right now to be good at playing the piano if that was a desire, but it's not. It's just a want. And a desire is something where you desire something so bad to the point where you will do whatever it takes to get it done. And that's how I would define the difference between the two. And winners desire to win. They don't just want to win. So that means that comes with any cost or any price attached to that outcome or that blessing. So, dude, there's a whole lot of things that I guess we could go on forever about, but
I agree. Honestly, I think anything I've ever gotten in life, I had to sacrifice everything people aren't willing to do. Real estate, sales, anything.
I'd say winners also think incredibly outside the box. They don't limit their thinking, and they're willing to get super creative or try different things or just think differently than everyone else to get the result that they want. And I think that out of the box thinking comes from wanting that so badly, to the fact that preoccupies all of your thoughts, which leads you down different rabbit holes or different angles of how you look at things that lead you to come up with creative or innovative ideas. Whereas if that wasn't something that you desired, you probably wouldn't have got to that point in thinking, because you wouldn't have spent as much time thinking about it if it wasn't something that you wanted that bad.
Very true.
At what age are you going to retire, and at what age are you going to get a private jet?
What do you mean by retire?
I think when we talk about retiring, it's a little bit different than most people think, because we're never truly going to retire, because we'll always have the next project or the next thing that we're just playing around with. So that's a good question. I think when I ask about retire, it's when your passive income exceeds your expenses. So your monthly passive income or your yearly passive income is greater than your yearly expenses, meaning that you could live for the rest of your life just off of passive income. And then everything else that you do after that, your investments or businesses or companies that you're on the board with or whatever, is just cherry on top. Because real estate's a big thing for you right now, so that's where you get passive income.
For myself personally, if I was just me and I never had a family or anything, I'd probably be done at age 22. 22, I'd be done. But my goal is to have a huge family.
Yeah.
So probably by age 25, 27. And the monthly amount of passive income I'm shooting for by age 25 would be, my goal is $50,000 a month by age 25.
That's
so
fire. So $700,000 a year-ish.
Yeah. So.
Wow. You got anything else?
No, I got nothing else for you.